What's up, y'all? Bringing you guys another video. So, eSports Boxing Club Fighter Announcement Show, Episode 3. If you guys don't know, ESBC, eSports Boxing Club, has recently posted up the third episode for the Fighter Announcement Show. You can go watch it in the official YouTube channel of ESBC right here on YouTube. And yeah, you should be ready to go. Just go to ESBC game or just search it up and you should be able to find it. But anyway, I just thought I'd share with you guys who are the fighters that were announced in the show. They've announced multiple fighters throughout the show. Actually, I haven't seen the whole episode myself. I'll talk about it while, I'm not going to show the whole episode because it's their show. But I'll show you guys who was announced, and you can watch the whole entire show as well here on YouTube. So here we go. Let's see who they added into the game. So they've decided to add Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard. No surprise here. I mean, Sugar Ray Leonard was in Fight Night, so it would be easy to get him because he's willing to have himself be in video games. So I'm happy that the eSports Boxing Club was able to pick him up. He's from the DMV. If you guys don't know, I live in the DMV. So I'm happy that he will be in it. And I look actually, if you watch the show, they talked about how after the Olympics, they showed some personal stuff about Sugar Ray Leonard. After the Olympics, he was actually planning to go to college to the University of Maryland, which is the school I went to. But he ended up not going to college. He ended up being a pro to help out his dad, who was going through some medical issues, and him turning pro helped his dad out to find a good doctor, and helped his dad. I thought it was just pretty interesting. I thought it was pretty cool how they added some personal stuff about Sugar Ray Leonard into the show. So moving on, who else is gonna get announced? Riddick Bowe. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. I think it's pretty cool how they added him. Riddick Bowe. He only has one loss in his pro career. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm blanking on who that is. But I can't recall he's ever been in a video game. I mean, he fought during a time when I wasn't really into the sport of boxing. 2008 was around the time I was starting to get into the sport of boxing, so I never really got to follow Riddick Bowe. But he's a legend in the sport, man. He's someone that I'll definitely be trying out in the game once it comes out. So no doubt about it, I'll try it out. Mr. Larry Holmes has been added into the game. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know who Larry Holmes. Like I know who he is, obviously, but I didn't grow up watching him, so I'm not that super connected to him in terms of me watching him grow up and all that. After all, he retired in 2002, but I'm happy that they added him to the game. He's one of the legends in the sport of boxing, so I'm excited to see how he'll do. How he'll play in this video game, eSports Boxing Club. Tommy Morrison's in the game. That's cool. Tommy Gunn from Rocky. Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, he was in Fight Night, so no surprise that he'll be here. If you guys don't know, his son's actually fighting as a professional right now. God, I can't think of his son's name. I forgot his son's name. I'm blanking on his son's name, but his son's currently fighting as a professional right now. I think he's still undefeated. And he has a similar style as him, goes out there, brings exciting fights, and it'd be cool if they got his son into the game, and we can let them fight each other or something. But anyway, I think it's a good addition to the game. He's gonna be an exciting fighter to use, and I look forward to trying him out. Nice, they added Michael Hunter. They were able to get Michael Hunter. Yo, that's awesome, man. I was able to see him fight live in person. He's fought a couple times here in the MGM Grand here in Maryland at the National Harbor. I saw his fight against Usyk as well. That was the first time I actually seen him fight, and Usyk was just too much for him. But as a heavyweight, Michael Hunter has done pretty well. I think right now, as we speak, I think he was recently with Tyson Fury training up with him. I think there's talks about Michael Hunter fighting Joe Joyce in the future. So. Is it Joe? No, not Joe Joyce. Who is this? There were talks of him fighting somebody. Oh, not Filip Hrgovic. I think that's who they're talking about for Michael Hunter. Man, if they could get Filip Perogovic too, that would be pretty awesome. But yeah, it's a good addition to the card. I mean, to the game. Michael Hunter. No way, they added Sebastian Fondora. As you guys can see, the dude is 6'5". He's 6'6" basically with 80-inch reach, and he only fights at 154 pounds at the super welterweight division or junior middleweight division. This dude recently fought against Cota in the undercard of Ruiz versus Areola, and you can clearly tell there's a big difference in height. Oh my goodness, yo, this is gonna be fun to use. This is gonna be very fun to use in eSports Boxing Club, man. That would be. I just could see it right now. Just using his jab and his height, and oh my goodness, yo, that would be. Yeah, this is exciting actually to see how Fondora will play out in this game. I can't wait. I can't wait. Well, Lawrence Saccoli. Yeah, no surprise here. I mean, I guess they never really officially announced him, but I think they recently, if you follow Esports Boxing Club on social media, or if you follow Lawrence Saccoli on social media, he was at the studio and working with them to add himself into the game. So no surprise that he is in the game, and yeah, I look forward to seeing trying him out. If you guys don't know, he's currently the WBO champion after he defeated uh Kaunaski. And it'd be nice to see him try to be undisputed in this cruiserweight division. So, looking forward to seeing him in the game. Mark Johnson from Washington, D.C., retired in 2006. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I have no idea who Mark Johnson is. I have no idea. But apparently, he's a three-time world champion in two different weight divisions. Yeah, I have no idea who he is. I'm going to be honest. I have no idea. I'm blanking on him. But then again, he retired in 2006 at the time when I wasn't really getting to the sport, and he was pro way before I was born. So, so yeah, that explains it. But I'm looking forward to trying him out. Looking forward to it. Nice, they added Kevin Kelly. Well, no surprise here because Kevin Kelly was also in Fight Night, so he's not a hard fighter to get. I'm sure he's willing to be in the game. So, for him to be added again in a video game, it's awesome. It's awesome. Looking forward to trying him out, and I'm gonna be honest, man. I barely used him in Fight Night Champion. I barely used him. He wasn't the best character. I'm gonna be honest, but hopefully they make him better in this one. Hopefully. So. Nice. They were able to get Katie Taylor. Well, not surprised here. I mean, they're adding some really big names into the game when it comes to female boxers, and the more the merrier. I say, awesome. Awesome, she's an undisputed champion, and be interesting to see how she'll do in the game. She has pretty good stamina. I hope they make sure she has good stamina, and her power ain't that good, but man, it just sucks that Amanda Serrano is not in the game. That because it would be nice to, if we're not gonna see it in real life, why not simulate them in the game, right? So it would be nice if they can still try to get Amanda Serrano, because apparently, if you guys didn't know, Amanda Serrano declined to be in the game, which is unfortunate for personal reasons, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So they added Delphine Persoon. She had some pretty close fights, controversial fights with Katie Taylor, and for her to be in it, awesome, awesome. And like I said earlier, the more female boxers, the merrier. It helps spread who they are. Allows people to know more about them, and search them up online, and it just gives them another platform for them to be more well known, or for more to spread their name out there to increase their fan base. So for her to be in the game, awesome, and I look forward to trying her out. No way, they were able to get Lucian Boute. Oh man, I've been a big fan of Lucian Boute, man. I like Lucian Boute. I've always had high hopes for him. Always had, always wish him nothing but the best. But he got knocked out by Kofrach, man. That was insane. And he had a good career, I'd say. I think he did have a good career. Put some Romanian boxing in the map, but in the end, when he stepped up and fought the big names, it wasn't too. It was too much for him. But I'm happy he's in the game, and I can't wait to try him out. Nice, they were able to get more. Jesus, I can't say his first name. Akhmadaliev. They were able to get Akhmadaliev. Um, that's good, man. I think it's awesome. If you guys don't know, Uzbekistan is a rising name when it comes a rising nation when it comes to boxing. There's a bunch of boxers from Uzbekistan that are doing pretty well these days, and I'm happy they were able to get add him into the game. So it's exciting stuff, man. It's exciting. No way. Oh my goodness. So there's like two more. It's like two more spots right here. So Israel Madrimov is one of the boxers from Uzbekistan as well. That is doing pretty well. I hope it's Back the Bully is in here. Please, please, Back the Bully. Yes, I just called it Bektamir Melakuziev, also known as Back the Bully. Oh my goodness. Um, yeah, that's awesome, man. That's freaking cool. And I think maybe Kudratilo or shoot, I'm blanking on the other guy. It's pretty popular fighter from Uzbekistan also. I'll see his name. I'll see his name if I recognize it. So let's see who else they're gonna add. Nice. This is the guy. Shakram Giyasov. Jesus, I was blanking on his name, but this guy is pretty popular in Uzbekistan as well. He has like 2 million followers on social media. He's not very well known here in the States, but in Uzbekistan, he's pretty popular. So, yeah, 4 popular fighters from Uzbekistan, man. I hope Uzbekistan has PCs and PS4s, PS5s, and Xboxes so you guys can play this game because you guys will have a lot of fighters in it. So, exciting stuff. Exciting. I'm excited, man. I can't wait. Nice. Dimitri Bivol has been added to the game. One of the current champions right now in the light heavyweight division. Yeah, if they have Biturbiev in here, to my knowledge, Biturbiev not in the game yet. But if they can add Biturbiev, that would be awesome. Please, please, please add Biturbiev. Come on, Biturbiev. Put yourself in the game. Also, Joe Smith Jr. I think he's not in the game. Oh yeah, is he? I think he is. Never mind. I think Joe Smith's in the game, but I don't think Biturbiev is. I don't know. Correct me in the comments. Anyway, let's see who else gets added. The greatest Mexican boxer has been added into the game. Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. If you guys don't know, he's actually going to be fighting in June against Hector Camacho Jr. Yeah. So, yeah, for him to be in the game, no surprise. I mean, he was in Fight Night. I always enjoy using him in Fight Night, and I can't wait to see how he'll do in this game. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna enjoy using him. They better have him very durable, like they did in Fight Night. He better has a 90 plus overall, that's for sure. And yeah, I'm excited to try him out. Excited, can't wait. I was just talking about Hector Camacho Jr. fighting Chavez Sr. And next thing you know, they're announcing Hector Camacho Sr. Yo, this is this one to look forward to, man. I'm looking forward to this one. This one's exciting. I never grew up watching Hector Camacho Sr., but I remember there were days, nights of me just watching boxing highlights from back then of the previous fighters, and I really enjoyed watching Hector Camacho Sr.'s highlights. Check them out if you haven't yet, man. He's a pretty damn exciting fighter. Exciting fighter. So. Speaking of Junior, they also added him. They added Hector Camacho Jr. Hasn't really achieved much compared to his dad, but yeah, at least he'll be fighting against Chavez Sr., I guess. So interesting. Pro debut in 1996, and his dad was pro debut was 1980, and his dad retired in 2010. Interesting. But anyway, moving on. Let's see who's next. Jake LaMotta, the Raging Bull. Oh man. Yo, I'm excited. Man. If you haven't seen Raging Bull, check it out, man. It's a great movie. But yeah, great addition. Another legend added into the game, and yeah. Yo, the amount of fighters they're adding to this game is just insane, man. I'm just super happy about the amount of fighters they're adding to this game. Gotta give ESBC some props, man. Vladimir Klitschko is in the game. Well, no surprise here because he was in Fight Night, but still, man, I'm happy he's in the game. I always enjoyed using him and Vital, especially Vitali, man. I enjoyed using Vitali, and I think they're about to announce Vitali as well. So let's see what happens. Yep, they just announced Vitali Klitschko. So the two Klitschko brothers are in the game. I always enjoyed using them in Fight Night, and I'm definitely gonna be trying using them in this game. They're huge. They're humongous compared to the legendary the heavyweights. They're you know the heavyweights today are just a lot bigger than the heavyweights of the past, and these two just dominated the sport of boxing, the heavyweight division, for how many years until freaking Tyson Fury, changed things up, and AJ came to the scene, Deontay Wilder came to the scene. The heavyweight division is a lot more exciting these days compared to when the Klitschko brothers were reigning. So, yeah, great addition to the game, man. The two brothers, great. Those are two great additions to the game. The greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali's in the game. That's freaking awesome, man. I mean, I know Muhammad was in Fight Night. He was one of the covers for Fight Night as well as Fight Night Round 3. Um, but for him to be in the game, yeah, that's pretty awesome, man. I think they need to get Mike Tyson into the game too, because that would be pretty cool if they could, I think we could do another Muhammad Mike Tyson simulation, or another, matches with Muhammad and Mike Tyson. Because to my knowledge, right now, Mike Tyson's not in the game, right? He's correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm excited to see Muhammad Ali and test him out against all the other heavyweights of current heavyweight, and as well as past heavyweights. And using him in Fight Night, that's always been fun. Using the jab and using the straight, it's always been fun using in Fight Night, and I look forward to trying him out in Esports Boxing Club. So there you have it. That's the last episode. If you want to see the full entire episode, check it out on Esports Boxing Club's official YouTube channel, ESBC Game. Go check it out. It's it just keeps getting better and better, man. The amount of fighters they've announced into the game is just crazy. It's hard to believe at times, man, that they're gonna be working on trying to implement all these boxers into this game with their styles. It seems like they're trying to incorporate their styles into it, and that's quite a project, man. It really is, and I just hope that they polish the game up and deliver it to us. And I can't wait to try it on early access, and I can't try out, and support this game, because I will be 100% behind it. I will. So, anyway, let me know what you guys think about the fighters announced into the game for this episode. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And like always, have a great day. Alright, thanks.